Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the offense out for their first possession. And there's the star running back jogging out of the field. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
So when you need somebody to rally your team.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. And they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to extend the play. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. From the shotgun, drops back. He finds his man. Fourth down decision. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The back's got it on a counter. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year for a loss for the backer.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the outbound to keep this drive going. Can he make it to the marker? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the same runner's got it again. Fights through a tackle. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35.
That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. Plays downfield off play action.
Ball handed off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Back to throw again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Completion. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. Just outside the 5. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Its accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Down through the air. He's running out of time here. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And this one is caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Campbell. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Throw the football. Looking for the wideout. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit. Here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Oh, look at the quick cut.
Going to respond. What a statement.
To the goal line. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Quarterback still with the football. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49. Send the back in motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Get a throw. Snags a quick throw. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Down play, every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's a carry for the fullback.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback. And
finding down, a great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. And the tailback's got it again. Trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's no good. He missed it. Here in the final quarter, this game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, and the quarterback keeps it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there.
Defense to make a big red zone stop. Defense is coming after him.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense.
This defense to get this stop near the goal line. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Punch it in here in overtime. Makes the catch. Can he get in? It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And a sophomore making an impact play.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Fourth down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Oh, it's a huge overtime interception. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 20.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.